Welcome to 4Movies, where I'll be discussing 4 movies. Usually I'll be discussing 4 movies that have something in common, but I'm past that. We're past that, people. Go to the other videos. You'll see the ones with something in common on there. This was just going to be 4 movies, episode, whatever. I should be at the 200 eventually. I don't know what episode this is going to fall on, but I am glad that you're here. And let's talk about 4 movies that are in my physical media collection. First off, we're going to go based on a true story starring Gerard Butler. Do you know what it is? Bam! Machine Gun Preacher. This movie is a good film. It's an Ascension film. And Ascension films are harder sells, honestly. It really is. Because essentially, an Ascension film is you're going metaphorically from hell to heaven. Okay, metaphorically, you're going from the bad to the good. And so, in an Ascension story, you start off with the character being unlikable. Like, the character's not supposed to be likable at the beginning. And then he eventually rises up to become a hero, if you will. And so, that's the harder sell about that, is essentially you're introducing the audience to someone that they don't want to see. So, there's different ways to do that. I think telling the story maybe at the middle or something like that, or where they had to come to a part where it's like you see the character going, okay, I had a choice. I didn't always have a choice. And then you click back, maybe. But I don't think this does that. I think the story is generally linear. So from start to finish and stuff like that. And so it's based on a true story. It's a good film. Like I said, it is a good film and really cool. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Not for the kids though. No. It gets kind of raunchy at the beginning there, but they keep it classy and they don't show nothing. I don't think it's just like you see like a car rocking and sounds. Rocking my Animaniacs mug still. It is kind of tarnished, but at the same time, I found it in the wild, so I thought that was cool. Another movie. I got this movie on Black Friday, or the day after Thanksgiving, whatever are we calling it something else now? I don't know. The busiest shopping day in the U.S., I guess. I don't know. London and stuff like that has Black Friday now. Anyways, got this movie for like $1. Maybe $2. And a lot of people would agree that it's probably, maybe I spent too much. There's a bunch of people that say that. I don't know why it didn't catch on. Well, actually, I have some issues with the movie also, but still. This movie stars Josh Brolin and is based on a DC character. Do you know what it is? The movie is bang, Jonah Hex. Now, Jonah Hex, I think the story's good. I think the story's well played. The only problem is the over-pushing of Megan Fox's character. It's like Megan Fox's character is introduced, and we are not given a reason why he would care about her that much. And then later on, he's like, I got this person that you know. It's like, what would he do? Who cares? He would let her go. Matter of fact, could have been a more interesting story that way, honestly. Or if her character had that peril where he's like, I don't care, or maybe it was a different dynamic of them. Maybe they were brother and sister. The story would have to change. Don't get me wrong, the story would have to change. Maybe they had they showed that they had a stronger, maybe that sibling relationship, but just some way of showing that they had a stronger relationship, so that at the end, when she's taken hostage, it's like, okay, I see why he cares. But the way they did it is kind of like, yo, Megan Fox in this movie, and then like at the end, she's like, why does he care about that character? There's different ways of telling the story. I think it'd be interesting to have a Jonah Hex story, and then have like like his story take place in the western town of Gotham, that could be cool. And like he helps the eldest Wayne before whatever Bruce Wayne's dad was. Maybe before that, like build up Gotham and fight the crime and stuff like that. Because Jonah Hex's power was that he could touch dead people and talk to them for a little bit or something like that. Anyways, I don't know why it wasn't successful, other than the interjection of I thought that Megan Fox's character was useless. I just did not like. It didn't serve. Like at the end of the movie when they did that, they're like, "We've got this." I'm like, "What does he care? Why does he care? You didn't tell me why in the world he would give a crap, other than he sleeps with her." Anyways, whatever. That's just me. That's my opinion. But to each their own. And am I glad it got made? Yeah. You know why? It sets the bar low. That's a good thing. Because if someone was to make another Jonah Hex movie, it's like, it's going to be better than this one. I mean, it's got to be. That's just like Eminem coming into the rap scene where they're like, Eminem came up, man, he rapped. Yeah, but when Eminem came up, where was the bar set? Vanilla Ice? I mean, now it's like one of those things where it's like, I write rhymes and I want to get further away from rap as I can, because the more further away I get from rap, the more legitimate it becomes, and it's not a thing of like, oh, it's another Eminem. I'm not that though. I don't know. We're not to that part yet. Anyways, Hatchet 3. Is it as good as Hatchet 2 and or 1? No. Is it adequate third movie? Yeah. No, definitely. It's not a weak entry. I'm honestly glad that they went away with the nudity, honestly. So this is like an introduction to Hatchet. But action-packed. There's a fourth one. The fourth one is awesome as well. I think all four of them kind of hit on these things. The first Hatchet, of course, is the best one in my personal opinion, because of the fact that it has comedy and it has horror, and I think that it separates those two so that they don't take away from one or the other. Like when it's being a scary movie, it's scary, it's like, oh yeah, and then when it's being funny, it has the comedy, like strength on both ends, so it's not a thing of like Army of Darkness, where Army of Darkness is comedy horror, and so because it's so comedic, it kind of takes away a little bit from the horror, I guess, if that makes sense. Not a bad movie at all, but I think one of the strengths of the first Hatchet movie is that. And then this movie kind of just doubles down on the action, so the third one is super good. It's well worth a watch, like I said. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. When I saw that movie, I noticed that the actor from Gremlins was still acting, and that's why I wrote a Gremlins 3 script, which I sent to Warner Brothers, and then they sent me back a very nice rejection letter. But I sent it to them, and I was like, look, you can have it. Just give me a writing credit, because I don't own the rights to it. I'm not going to do anything with it. If you give me a writing credit, maybe I can have a foot in the door, and then I'd be like, hey, I'm the guy that co-wrote Gremlins 3. That would be sweet. But Gremlins 3 seems to just be stuck in production hell, so I don't know. But I'll probably make a video about it and show y'all what my Gremlins 3 script would have been. Anyways, this is an Italian horror movie. Kill, baby, kill. And where did I get this? At one point, you could go to Dollar General and get, like, dollar movies. That's where I got this. Boom. Oh, yeah, it says on there, dollar DVD. Yeah, you could go to Dollar General and actually get, like, a dollar movie. And so I got this. And it's an Italian horror movie. It's probably rated G or something like that. Goodness gracious, sorry. I gotta go to the restroom. I got goosebumps. Anyways, but it's an Italian horror movie. It's one of those things where like, she's compelled to jab the knife into her throat, and then it like super closes up on her face. You just hear the sound and stuff like that. So it's a fun one. I was glad to have got it for $1. And those are the 4 movies. Thank you so much for watching. I'm an artist and a physical media collector, and I'm going to be doing a video a day until I get a super play button or a gold play button, or if I just run out of physical media to show you. But I do have a lot of physical media, and I'm so thankful for y'all joining me on this journey. And if you've watched this far, you're awesome. Stay awesome, and I'll see you tomorrow. I got to go to the bathroom.